Hello kids, welcome to our sixth writing tutorial. So let's have a quick review before we moved on. We are learning how to write a teaching book. So first step, always think of a topic that you know a lot about, topic that you've read about, or a topic that you can have easy access to. Like if you have lots of books about leopards, you can write about leopards because you can read and reread them immediately because they're just nearby. Or if your dad knows a lot about cars and you've been talking a lot about it, you can write about cars. Let's say if you know a lot about a certain country because you're from there, you can write about a country. So that is thinking of a topic. Now we have to plan, which is the second step. So always, first page will be introduction. Second page will be the first information. Third page will be the second information. Third page will be the third information. And of course, your closing or your conclusion. So when you are planning, especially when you're in kinder until grade 2, you are expected to be sketching across different pages. For kindergarten, it's around 3 pages. First grade, it's around 5 pages. So you're going to be sketching across pages. So page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. We need to sketch before we write. And I know you already know about that. Then finally, after you plan, then we're going to be writing words. In the last few weeks, we've been talking about introduction, first information, second information, third information. We talked about transition words like first, second. Here we go. I have a copy of it. Like then, finally, last. So those are transition words you can use when you're starting a new information so that you give your readers a clue that you're about to start something new. And then finally we talk about closing or ending. One technique that we used was making sure that your audience would remember, so we put a reminder just like this. So always remember that cats are amazing animals. I hope you learned a lot about cats. Watch out for my next book. Something like that. Very simple. So what's our topic for today? Our topic for today is, let's move on at the very first page. Our topic for today is about elaboration. Right? Elaboration. Elaboration basically is stretching out your ideas, adding more ideas, adding more facts, and more information. So that's elaboration. Especially if you if you become a little bit older, you're going to be in second grade, third grade, even in first grade, you're expected to add more details to your writing. I don't think you're going to be so fulfilled if you're just going to be writing one sentence about, a cat. Let's say, what if you only rewrote this? Cats are related to lions. It's as simple as that. That's too simple. So what we need to do is we need to add more information, more details. Now we're going to page 3. Here, if you notice, I wrote very simple and very short information. I just said, finally, cats are good in climbing and jumping. That's it. That's really short, isn't it? So, in order for us to add more details, we need to ask ourselves questions. Like what? What makes cats good in climbing and jumping? If you ask the question what to yourself, then I'm sure that you will be able to add more sentences to this information. Now, I'm gonna ask myself, I'm gonna read it first. Finally, cats are good in climbing and jumping. What? What makes them good in climbing and jumping? Do you know the answer? Of course you do. So, the reason why they're good in climbing and jumping is because they have strong hind legs. So I'm gonna answer the question what? What makes them good in climbing and jumping? So I'm gonna write, they have strong hind legs. Is that it? I don't think so. So I guess we can add more. What else? What else? What else makes them good in climbing and jumping? Aha! Do you remember that cats have very flexible spine? So I'm gonna add that up. I don't want to just say they have flexible spine. I want to include the word also. Also have flexible spine. Period. Now, if you notice, I use also instead of and. Now, class, you have to remember, I would like you to try to use the word also. This is a transition as well, but it would be better if you use also aside from just using and. That can be a little bit redundant. So we need to find more transition words to use. One word that you can use is also. Now, did you notice that our writing is getting longer and longer? Very good. Now, are you satisfied with this? I don't think so. I know first graders can write more, but I don't have any what questions anymore. We're gonna move to the next question. How? What? How? We answered what? Now we're gonna answer how. How can they climb so high? Or how can they be good in climbing and jumping? How do they do it? So, I'm gonna start sentence. What if I say, so, first, cats are very good observing their surroundings, and then they would try to crouch and then leap forward. Is that a good answer to the question how? I think so. So we're gonna write that down. Cats observe their surroundings, comma, because it's a step. Then they crouch, comma. Finally, they leap as far as they could. Period. Look at that. Before, we only wrote until here. Now, we wrote this much. Simply by asking questions like what and how. So class, starting today, I would like you to remember that in order for you to elaborate more in your writing, I would like you to ask yourselves questions. For now, I would like you to ask yourself what questions and how questions. All right, see you again next time. Bye-bye.